everyone, this is Leslie from Estaderma, and thank you for joining us again for another video on beauty, health, and wellness. Today, we will be discussing everything you need to know about fat dissolvers. Many of us want a healthy and sculpted figure, and thankfully, weight management solutions have witnessed a wave of innovation in recent decades. Fat dissolvers are just one of these products that have emerged as strong contenders, as they promise safe, invasive, and non-invasive processes to target the stubborn fat. No matter the product, the end result is the breakdown of fatty tissue that runs throughout the body. In this video, we will unravel the mystery of fat dissolvers, introduce Korean cosmetic options, and explain just how fat dissolvers work. Be sure to take notes, consider what may and may not be right for you, and pop your thoughts and questions down below if there is anything we missed. Let's go! Before we look at some products, we should know exactly what fat dissolvers are and what they do. Fat dissolvers are both a substance and a procedure that break down fat cells in the body. They come in various forms available for sale, ranging from injectable treatments to topical creams. If they break down fat, some of you may be wondering how they are different from weight loss pills. Weight loss pills are used for overall weight reduction, while fat dissolvers are tailored for very specific parts of the body where fat hasn't broken down after exercise and dieting. You might know these areas as the abdomen, thighs, and love handles, to name just a few. But if the goal of a fat dissolver is to reduce clustered fat deposit, how does it work? Fat dissolvers disrupt the structure of adipose cells, commonly known as fat cells. These cosmetic formulas contain compounds such as phosphatidylcholine, a natural substance found in the body that aims to break down fat cells and remove them through the body's metabolic process. There are two main types of fat dissolver, so let's take a look at each one in more detail. First up, we have injectable treatments. The most popular form of a fat dissolver is the injectable treatment, which should always be administered by a medical professional. Once the injection is placed directly into the localized fat deposit, the breakdown of fat cells will begin. It takes a few weeks for dramatic results to show, but thankfully, modern technology and scientific innovation mean that there is little to no downtime or side effects following the procedure. If you think injectable treatments may be right for you, plan a consultation with your doctor today. The second option is topical gels and creams. These days, many patients prefer non-invasive and painless treatments. Fat-dissolving creams and gels are applied directly to the skin and penetrate the underlying fat. Results are typically more subtle than injectable treatments, as they don't reach the fatty layer as fat as a needle. Whatever option you decide to choose, just remember that fat dissolvers should never be used as a replacement for a healthy lifestyle and diet. Over the past few decades, South Korea has earned itself a global reputation as the leading expert in skincare and cosmetics. The Korean beauty industry offers a large range of products and procedures, and fat dissolvers are no exception. Let's look into why clients from all over the world are turning to Korean solutions for their body sculpting needs. Firstly, Korean fat dissolvers stand out for their advanced ingredients, paired with the latest scientific research. One celebrated brand is LipoLab. LipoLab contains not only phosphatidylcholine, but also deoxycholate, as well as additional proprietary blends to really target stubborn fat. LipoLab also improved the elasticity of the skin by encouraging collagen production and creating a clean, sleek body line. Another brand that is being talked about a lot and that has recently entered the market is Pine Bottle. This product enhances skin elasticity and reduces wrinkles. Unlike typical lipolysis products that can cause wrinkles during fat dissolution, Pine Bottle solution composed by riboflavin, cyanocobalamin, and L-carnitine accelerates lipolysis safely, dissolving fat cells and addressing potential wrinkles. Secondly, Korean fat dissolvers are able to target individual concerns with more precision. Neovella, for example, is known to target localized pockets of fat that might otherwise be difficult to reach, such as fatty deposits on the face. Thirdly, Korean fat dissolvers are completely safe to use. Curenex Lipo is an injection known for its very little downtime and few potential risks. Despite the company's recommendation of multiple injections, not only can you return to your daily life after each injection, but results appear quickly after even the first injection of Curenex Lipo. Finally, Korean fat dissolvers often promote a holistic approach to beauty because they also incorporate skincare solutions into their formulas. You won't need to worry about dehydration with Korean products, as your skin will still appear plump and healthy following the fat dissolution procedure. To sum it all up, Korean fat dissolvers have garnered a positive reputation for their innovation, dedication to customer satisfaction, wide range of procedure options, and holistic approach. Now that we have a better understanding of what fat dissolvers are and some of the most famous Korean brands, you may be wondering how fat dissolvers work on a scientific level. Of course, the process can vary depending on the product, but these dissolvers almost always reduce and remove fatty deposits. We have already looked at the two main types of fat dissolvers, injections and creams, so let's dive more deeply into how each product works. Injectable fat dissolvers always contain active ingredients, which breaks down and emulsify fat in the body. The injection of fat dissolvers triggers an inflammatory response. This response then activates the immune system, which leads to the removal and metabolism of released fat cells. This entire process can take up to several weeks, meaning that your result might not appear immediately. Not to mention, individual factors such as body shape, weight, and a client's overall health can also affect how quickly fat dissolvers injection works. Additionally, depending on a patient's ultimate goal, it might take several injections to reach the desired look. Intervals between each session also vary depending on each patient. That's why it is incredibly important to meet with your doctor before taking any fat dissolver injections. The second option is a non-invasive option. We have already looked at creams and gels, but some companies also offer ultrasounds and radio frequency. These both work by delivering energy to localized fat cells. Once the energy reaches the deposit, the fat cells rupture and release their contents. The body can then begin to naturally process and eliminate the released fat over time. Cream and gels, on the other hand, are applied directly to the skin and penetrate the top layers to eventually reach the lower layers of fat. Depending on the skin's absorption rate, results typically take longer to appear than injections. The benefit, however, it is that these are entirely painless with no downtime. If you are still not sure which option is right for you, book an appointment with your doctor for a tailored approach. Learning about fat dissolvers and other cosmetic procedures can leave you with a lot of questions. Here are some of most of our commonly asked questions, which we have prepared to answer for you today. First up, are fat dissolving injections permanent? Fat dissolving injections typically lead to permanent reductions in treated areas only. In any case, they tend to at least be long-lasting because the injection makes it difficult for fat dissolves to regenerate. It's important to remember that fat deposits can form in new parts of the body or in untreated areas. You should always try to first remove these deposits through exercise and a healthy diet. If the localized deposits are still there, then it may be time to consider another fat dissolving injection. Number 2. Can you exercise after dissolving injections? The short answer is yes. In fact, it is encouraged to engage in light exercise following the injection. Some practitioners may recommend avoiding strenuous or even light exercise to minimize side effects. Be sure to check with your doctor following the injection. Last but not least, are fat dissolving injections dangerous? Fat dissolvers aren't considered unsafe when injected by a medical professional. Like any medical procedures, there are always risks and side effects. Common side effects are minor swelling, redness, bruising, and discomfort. With creams and gels, redness and irritation may occur, but these side effects should subside in several days. Everyone, we hope that you were able to learn a thing or two about fat dissolvers today. We looked at the two most popular options, injections and topical creams. We also broke down some of the most famous Korean brands and why they are so successful around the globe. To help make these products less confusing, we have also explained how each option works on a scientific level. If you still have comments, questions, or concerns, be sure to pop a note in our comment section below. We will get back to you as soon as we can. If you are looking for a brand that may be right for you, be sure to get the most detailed and tailored information for your unique case from your trusted medical professional. Thank you for joining us tonight to discuss fat dissolvers. We can't wait to dive into another cosmetic procedure with you in our next video. Until then, we hope you have a day as beautiful as you. Bye everyone!